for the honor of Grayskull.
Hey everybody, this is a Review Revolution coming at you with another Masters of the Universe Classic Series. Today we're going to take a look at a very cool, very original Princess of Power, Adora. That's right, Adora. Now this is not anything new to most of you. I mean, most of you probably have seen the reviews. For any of you who are collecting Masters of the Universe, you probably have gotten yours by now. For anyone who isn't collecting the series and was a He-Man fan and hasn't got into the series yet, I definitely would say that here, I believe on the 25th, Skeletor is going to come back out. And this is a chance to really kind of jump into it and to kind of get yourself caught up. Trust me, these are awesome figures, and Adora is no exception. Looking at the mailer pack, you can see a nice little addition, Adora. They're putting the name on it. This is great because this definitely saves you the trouble of opening every box to find out, okay, which one is my Beastman, which one was my Triclops, that kind of thing. So that's really cool. Plus, you know, you can actually display the boxes on their own next to the figure, and actually it looks pretty cool. You know, it's certainly an interesting way of going about it. But taking a look at Adora in her pack, the first thing that you will notice is the sticker. I really like how Mattel is in the sub-series of the Master Universe putting these stickers on to indicate what line they were from. And this, as much as this is so much like the original Masters of the Universe packaging, that sticker is very much like the Princess of Power box with the pink, purplish, kind of yellow gold on there. That's actually kind of cool. I really like that. That brings back some memories. It is Adora, leader in the Great Rebellion, not leader of, so we do have more of them coming out. This also means that I believe she is the liberated Adora. This is not her Horde Captain version, though she actually has the holster and the pistol that she's showing. Really, on the pack, this is all the same kind of thing we've seen before. Masters of the Universe, DC is celebrating their 75th anniversary, so they're going to be getting a really cool new packaging from Mattel. Masters of the Universe looks like they're going to be kind of sticking with this for a while. Oh well. On it we do have the lightning, the little dimple, the air holes, and the other characters in the line. Oh, FYI, not only is Skeletor coming back out here on the 25th, but Man-at-Arms, I believe, is scheduled for a February re-release. So everybody keep your eyes open for that. Great picture of Adora. And on her bio, it says, real name, Adora of the House of Randor. When Adora and her twin brother Adam were born, the sorcerers recognized they were the twins prophesied to wield the power of Grayskull. She therefore magically cloned, stop on that word cloned, the Sword of He, enhancing it with the Stone of Protection so that each twin could have a key to unlock the Eternian, the power. Skipped the line. But Hordak also learned of the twins and arranged for the Eternian pupil Skeletor to abduct the infants. Man-at-Arms prevented Adam from being taken, but Adora was stolen away to the planet Etheria, deep in the dimension of Despondos. There she was raised by Hordak until the day her brother returned, handing her her sword, which she held aloft to become She-Ra, the most powerful woman in the universe. The secret of the sword. it's the secret of the sword story for the most part. It just embellishes on it a little bit. One thing I really like, and you know what? Actually, I'm going to stop here. We're going to pop her out of the pack, get a closer look at her, and we'll talk about the figure. Lots I want to talk about. So be right back. Alright, well now we got Adora out of the pack, we can really get a look and see that that isn't actually Adora. At least not most of her. As I've mentioned before, and I'll continue to mention as many times as it's applicable, I am a huge fan of the original mini-coms. I really look to those as being the canon of He-Man. And in the original, Teela was depicted to be a blonde character. So I did buy an additional Adora for the sole purpose of getting my blonde Tila. The biggest drawback about this is that because of the way the hair is sculpted and Tila's collar, the head won't snap on the ball. So I do have a second Tila on order as we speak. I'll be actually cutting this off and painting it over and getting the blonde Tila that I wanted. So that's kind of a double special from the Adora release. Looking at the actual Adora, though, what a fantastic character. What justice they did to her. She is really beautifully done. There are a few things, one in particular that it seems to be, it's not with Adora per se, but Mattel seems to want to keep these plastic body wrap armor things on the female characters. It helps give her look, certainly, but just like a mini-mate, it also seems to add some bulk to her. Makes her look a little chunkier than I think she probably needs to be. Otherwise, though, I mean, she is just fantastic. That is just awesome, awesome, awesome. Probably one of the biggest things that when you look at her, you appreciate is the face. The face and the head sculpt itself, which is one of the reasons why I really want this extra Adora for my Tila, is just when you look at it, there is just a wonderful sculpt all around. It mirrors her Filmation style, and the paint job is really well done. It seems as though that there were some great pains taken to really bring out this character from her Filmation debut. Otherwise, the other colors on there, the white, there is a little bit of a speck here, which I'm not sure if that's just the plastic. And her legs do have a bit of a dinge on them. So, there are some things that don't make this a pristine figure, but then again, this is my display one, so I have to say this is going to have some wear on it eventually. In the way of her articulation, I'm going to skip the head for just a moment and go right to the arms. She does have the shoulder, the twist at the bicep, elbow, and the wrist. They've given her nails, but they didn't paint them, which is kind of a bit of a knock, actually, considering some of the other figures do have their nails painted. You could have put that on Adora. That wouldn't have been so bad. Because of the body piece, there is no crunch. If there is, it's going to have some problems. Unlike Tila, on the body piece, there is not a whole lot of belts and decoration kind of cluttering this up. So this is much softer and easier to move. So she does actually have a twist. Because of it also, her leg will come out again, then at the knee, ankle, and here at the foot. So a slight resculpt on the Tila figure. Slight. No straps, nothing like that. Not quite as feral as Tila, but still has the same kind of styles and stuff like that to it. Now her head, when you look at her, you can tell she is a long-haired character. And as such, you probably think, well, her head's not really going to have much in the way of articulation. And it's true. I mean, it's something where it really is not going to go back, and it's not going to go front very much. But the hair is sculpted out of the softest plastic I've found on a female figure, so that the head will actually turn. So we don't completely lose articulation off the head, which is great. In way of her accessories, now she does come with her blaster, that she wore when she was the Force Captain, which has kind of led some people to wonder which Adora this is. I think when they depicted her or listed her as the leader of the rebellion, we know. And she comes with her sword. Now, I'm really running out of time here, but I do want to make a point of showing that this is definitely not a clone of the Sword of He. They are completely different. This is from the vintage line, and this is actually a pretty poor attempt at the filmation. The biggest problems I have with it are on the top and bottom. They're not attached with any kind of style, and sculpting on it. They just like a piece of stretched, heated plastic, just kind of melted on there. And same thing with the handle. It just seems to be melted in place. So the mold on this is pretty pathetic. I really think that redoing this sword and embedding the crystal in it is really what they should have done. And hopefully with an accessory pack, we may actually get a real sort of he with a crystal, maybe even with the She-Ra figure. But this has been the Review Revolution, taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Classics Adora. Hope everybody had fun. This is really a good one I was looking forward to. Rate, comment, subscribe, join the revolution, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.